if I traded it all.
Welcome back. I have with me Doc. Doc has been on my show for almost 6 years. He's the owner of Hypnotic One. Tell everybody, I know people have heard you, but there's a lot of procrastinators out there.
Really?
Really?
There is procrastinator. If you've heard me over once, then you're a procrastinator if you haven't called in, because I know everybody wants to improve their life some way, whether it's financially, whether it's health-wise, whether it's better relationships, whether it's getting rid of that fear or phobia. There's so many different things.
Oh, my God. Doc, you have been doing this over 30 years, and you help people differently. Please tell them a little bit about how different you are than anybody out there that does hypnosis.
Well, anybody can do hypnosis. It's what you do with the hypnosis and this client once you get them in trance. You have to be knowledgeable in taking them from where they're at to where they want to go and how you're going to get them there.
Now, we've got our line. What we're going to do is this. What we're going to do is we're going to have you call Doc directly, okay? We want you to call him directly because I usually have people call in here, but he's on the phone with me now. I'm on the phone. You said you picked up your phone, so I said, he's on the air with me right now, everybody. It's a live show, so when things like this happens, it's kind of funny. But anyway, so what we want you to do is call him direct, leave a message, and tell him what's going on in your life. He will call you back, and he'll tell you how he can help you. The number is 602-547-0446. Check him out at hypnotic1.com.
And I'm going to ask you a few questions on the phone, but I'm going to set you up on a free consultation. That's about an hour that I give you where you can sit down, you can tell me what's been bothering you, what you do want and what you don't want, and I'm going to explain how I can help you, or I might tell you that I can help you. Now, and it really doesn't cost anything. You get a free CD when you go to leave.
Right. Now, let's talk about that. These are individual programs. They're set for you.
I custom build each and every program for the person. Otherwise, if I have 100 smokers come in, there's 100 different programs that I'm going to wind up with, because each and every person is different than the next one. So everybody that comes in, and I've worked with over 45,000 people at this time. I've been doing it for over 30 years. So we got a little bit of experience under our belt, and we don't let people fail.
Right. Now, what do you mean by that?
Well, everybody has their own objects that keep them from success, and we show you how to overcome each and every one of them. I work with you as a coach, as a trainer, and as a teammate. Otherwise, when I say I don't let you fail, the only way you can fail, stay home, do it your way, or lay on that couch and listen and wish and want and pray that you're going to be successful. But isn't it much easier to just come in and have a coach with you?
I'll tell you right now, if you've never been hypnotized, it is the most wonderful thing that anyone could ever do. First of all, it's very relaxing.
That's it. The thing is everybody's been hypnotized. A lot of times I'll explain to a person that they've been hypnotized into believing that they're addicted, or believing that they can't make more money, or believing that they have bad relationships or bad cloud over them, or they're unlucky all the times. Let's change that around. Let's change your computer thinking, because your mind is like an electrochemical organic computer, and you got a virus in it. It may say that, hey, I need to procrastinate, or I need to think about it. I need to wait. I need this. And really the thing is, you need to call, and you need to start doing the things that you really want to do and enjoy doing. Everybody enjoys being a winner. Everybody enjoys being successful. That's what we train you to do.
And it's not just for you out there. It's for your kids out there. It's for all sorts of people. He's helped everyone from bedwetting, to kids at bedwet, to,
to cutters, to pickers, the hair pullers. The thing is if you've got a fear, a phobia, or a habit that's getting out of control, that's really an addiction. Let's get rid of it.
Here's what we're going to do, too, because another thing that you offer is for people to work with you, and whoever works with you and goes through the whole program, writes it all down, you're going to give them anywhere from $500 to $5,000 in your pocket.
You're going to be
Christmas is around the way. Listen up, everyone.
You're going to be like the poster child. Otherwise, I don't want you to say or do anything that wasn't true. You're just going to take and write down everything that happened, how easy it was or how hard it was, And at the end of it, we're going to give you anywhere from $500 to $5,000. Now, that's going to be coming to an end pretty soon, so I would put my finger on that phone and start dialing
the number to call.
602-547-0446.
It's hypnotic1.com. He has a 98% success rate. He's going to give you a free 60-minute consultation. It comes along with that MP3, or if you want a CD, whatever you want, he'll give it to you. It's a customized program to fit your needs. He won't let you fail, and it's a lifetime guarantee.
You know, it's not always bad things that we get you out of, and sometimes it's good things that we get you into. Otherwise, you all of a sudden become outgoing, positive. You become a better communicator. You start having better relationships with your other half and with your kids, and everything seems to be a little bit easier because you start speaking in positives and specifics instead of those general statements and negative that you've been saying before, because you never get a positive result by negatively talking about it or negatively programming yourself.
Now, his phone number is 602-547-0446. Leave a message, tell him what's going on, and he's going to tell you how he can help you. And I'm going to say this, too. You know, it's the end of September already, right? October, November, December. Everybody says, oh, you know, my New Year's resolution. Why not do something early for everybody? Do something special. How about it's for your kids out there that are that everybody's crying out. Everybody's depressed.
And, you know, about this time of year, I get a lot of people, because they know here comes this holiday season, I get a lot of people that call me about weight.
Yeah.
And they always want to say, well, I don't want to start now. I just want to get programs so that in the first of the year, then I start. I says, no, now is the best time to do it. Instead of picking up that 5 to 10 to 15 pounds, you're going to take off 20 to 25 pounds by the first of the year. Wow, isn't that much better? Yeah, because you're going to take control of your life instead of being controlled by food or by people or by situations. You can look at food and say, hey, who cares?
So, you know, we've done this before a lot on my show, and you've helped so many people out there. I've been to your office. I love how you have all of your lots of your CDs. I know it's not all of them, but they're up there. You have all of these programs, and you actually write programs for people if they come to you and you have something that you need to do special for them.
I've even wrote programs for other hypnotists around. So the thing is I get a lot of people referred by other hypnotists that really doesn't know how to do what I do, and they've come in and they've worked with me. I get referrals from doctors, from hospitals, from other people that have tried to help people, and they just run out of ways to do it, and they send them over to me.
That's what happened. So I got a call from somebody, a doctor from the Mayo Clinic.
That's it.
That was looking for Doc because he heard him, because he had somebody who was on the who was working with that he just didn't know what else he could do.
And that's it. When you run, it's too bad people wait till the last minute.
Why do people do that? I should have called. I wish I would have called.
And that's the big thing. When people come in, they finally get off that couch. They finally come in. They say, well, this is really a nice place. And I sit down an hour with them. They go, wow, this is really kind of simple. And then after a week working with them, they go, wow, why didn't I come in here before? And I says, I don't know.
Now, the number to call, 602-547-0446. The website is hypnotic1.com. Leave a message. He's a little bit busy right now, but he likes you to leave a message, so he'll call you back, and he'll tell you how he can help you.
What's the difference between a successful person and a non-successful person? Well, I'll answer that for you. Successful people will do what non-successful people won't, or refuse to, or procrastinate and think about it a lot. How many times have people ever achieved anything by thinking? Never. It's by the actions you take. So the thing is, if you want to be successful, get up off the couch, or at least grab for the phone and call me up.
Find out what it's all about. It's a free consultation.
That's
You're going to get that CD no matter what.
And most of your work and programming is done while you're sleeping. Otherwise, this is pretty simple. You fall asleep with a CD, and all of a sudden you wake up feeling refreshed, ready to go, ready to be that winner that you really are.
He wants to work with you. He also wants you to help him a bit, because he's going to give you $500 to $5,000. That's cash in your pocket, and that is Christmas around the corner. This is something not only going to help yourself, you might help others, because you might need to change. You might have some things you need to change. Let's face it, we all do. Or whatever you want to use it for. Again, that number to call him is 602 602-547-0446. It's hypnotic1.com.
And most people that work with me, when they break their habit or addiction, they're going to save anywhere from $3,500 to $10,000 a year anyway. What are you spending on your addiction? What are you spending on the crappy food that you've been eating that you know is really not good for you, but you buy it anyway? You know, what do you spend on that? Usually $2,000 to $4,000 a year. How much are they spending on cigarettes or alcohol or the drugs?
There's a lot of things that you can do. Whenever we talk, we say this too. If you want to walk on water, you got to get out of the boat.
You have to do something different if you want your results to change. If you do the same old thing, you're going to get the same old result. We're not going to let you fail. We're going to work with you as a coach and a trainer of getting you to overcome them obstacles that's been stopping you or distracting you in the past.
If you think you can't get hypnotized, not true. You can. It's so easy. It's so wonderful. Less than a minute.
It's the easiest thing you've ever done, and you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, why didn't I do that before?
Again, he's on the air right now, but leave a message. He wants to talk to you guys. Whether it's you or someone you know, if your kid's out there, if you're a grandparent, please call him. Leave a message at 602-547-0446. It's hypnotic1.com. 98% success rate. He's going to give you a free 30 to 60 minute consultation. You get that MP3 or the CD along with it. We're live on Facebook for all those people that are listening and checking us out right now. Like us on Facebook. Tell people about this. He's helped thousands of people, and especially a lot of our listeners. Again, it's 602-547-0446.
If I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back. So we're talking with Doc, and we are live on Facebook, and we're talking with Doc. He's the owner of Hypnotic One. I'm going to say this, first of all, there's so many people out there that do procrastinate. There's so many people out there that we know you have family members out there. You yourselves are all fighting. People are angry. People have depression. They have their kids that are crying out. They're crying out for help. Doc has been doing this. It's hypnosis, but you know what? It's different. It's different than anything.
It is. I have a whole blend of different modalities. I custom blend for each and every person that comes in for their problem. And a lot of times when we're working with a client, the problem they come in for is really not their problem. That's just a symptom. We go back and find their problem, get rid of it, and the symptoms start disappearing on them. Otherwise, they're not on a diet or they're not on an exercise program. All of a sudden, they don't want to eat that fattening foods, or they're not laying around on the couch. And it's so simple and so easy that I just can't imagine not having it in my life.
Well, again, I think people, when you hear the word hypnosis, they think it's hokey.
Well, they think it's hokey.
They don't understand it.
No, because most people, all they understand is they saw it in a movie, they saw it on television, where somebody's taking control of your mind. No, that's the farthest thing from it. Because when I hypnotize you, you're actually in more control of your mind under hypnosis than you are when you're out in the waking state.
Now, you are going to be working, we're going soon with this, because you've got already some people that you've been working with. You've brought in some of these great people that have been working with that one gal that was so cute, the little girl that was so nervous of being around other people. You are offering everybody up to $500 to $5,000 for working with you on doing this. You have to work with him. You have to do the work, and you're going to write everything down and kind of document everything. But he is offering that, and it's almost going away. The number to call him and just leave a message and talk to him and find out what it is that you're dealing with, and he will tell you how we can help.
That's right. I don't care if it's a drug or an alcohol or a fear or phobia or whatever it may be, or just smoking. Come in. We'll set you down on a program. We'll explain it to you. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. I never twist anybody's arm. But all of a sudden, when the people go, let me think about it, they always call me up within a day or so. Says, you know what? Even my wife said, do that.
Right.
Because I want to see you be successful, and I want to see you stay around and healthier. So the thing is now you're going to earn some money doing it too, but you're going to be able to help a lot of other people because they're going to see you on a video saying how easy it was. If you don't want to be on the video, that's okay too. But imagine how many people you could help by being the leader, by being the mentor for for them.
Now, the number to call him is 602-547-0446. His website is hypnotic1.com. He's been doing this for over 30 years. I've been to his office. I love his office. He's got all the CDs up there for you to see. He will go through with you what the process is. Again, there's no obligation in any way. It's a free 60-minute consultation that you're going to get that MP3 or the CD. He's going to customize program. It's a customized program to fit your needs. He won't let you fail, and it's a lifetime guarantee.
That's it. If you ever need an assistance or help, you call me up and say, hey, Doc, how much is a tune-up? It's free. Come on back in. But during that first initial consultation, you're going to find out what real hypnosis is, not what you've seen on television or in the movies, or maybe you've been to that guy that's a hypnotist that just got his license or got his degree in it. I've been through 3 different schools. I've worked with 40-some thousand people, and you know what? You become better and better as you get more clients and expertise behind you. And I don't use just hypnosis. There's many other modalities that we use. So we custom build a program for you. We custom build it so you're going to be successful as quick as possible and with as little effort on your part as possible.
And all you have to do is pick up the phone, talk to him, and leave a message and tell him what's going on. 602-547-0446.
That's it.
That's it. It's as simple as that. Now, let's go through some of these things. You know, we talked about smoking. We've talked about weight loss. Obviously, drugs. There's all sorts of things that you can do. But there are also things that people don't realize that you can help with hypnosis. How do you help somebody with anger issues? I'm angry.
I've got a few people in there right now. Anger and depression is running rampant right now, and it takes a person out of their analytical thinking, and it almost freezes them up, because how many times have you ever achieved any success when you're either angry or you're depressed? Hardly ever. And we've got so much stress in our life. We show you how to get rid of the stress so it doesn't turn into anger and it doesn't turn into depression, and you have better communication with your spouse, with your kids, with your everybody.
You have better life. I mean, who wants to be depressed, and who wants to be on medication for all this? You don't need to be.
I never take a person off their medication, but I sure push them to go to their medical doctor and push that doctor to reduce as much as possible, because a lot of times people don't need their medications any longer. Their blood pressure comes down. They're more
My blood pressure's rising.
and we get people where they're type 2 diabetes when they come in. All of a sudden, when they're losing 50 to 100 pounds, all of a sudden they don't need that anymore.
Sure. Now, what about this? How do you help people with OCD?
Obsessive compulsive disorders. Well, that's a habit that's went awry. All of a sudden, we find out what caused it. We find out the solution. We put it in under hypnosis, and all of a sudden, you change automatically.
Talk about going to the root of the problem. And I'm going to say this, and we've talked a little bit about this before. I had something that was gnawing on me, and I didn't realize it. I knew that there was something that I didn't like about somebody, and it was bothering me, and it came back from way back. And by going under hypnosis, you can go down there and find out exactly what it is. And how does it work? I mean, when you do that and then they release it.
Yep. Well, under hypnosis, you have 100% total recall memory. And usually I do a hypnotic regression on people that they go back before the age of 12. And a lot of them maybe 2 or 3 years old. Something so simple was said to them, but they didn't know how to analyze it because their analytical part of their mind wasn't very well developed, but that stays in their mind.
Something that happened to you a long time ago.
And all of a sudden, we just turn it around. We don't change the event. We change your perception of it. So maybe a person was getting beat up. Maybe you was bit by a dog. Maybe somebody else was bit by a dog and you're afraid of dogs and you don't know why. Maybe it's a little puppy, and all of a sudden you see a puppy, you flinch. Mm-hmm. We automatically start getting rid of that for you. We put you in control of your life instead of being controlled by life's events.
I'll tell you something, too. There are so many people, women, especially the women out there that have been, they've had some hard times. You know, everybody has, even kids, men, women, everybody. Especially when we grew up in my era, a lot of stuff was happening, you know. And so this is stuff that's deep inside. Things that you're dealing with, whether you can help people with their self-esteem.
And that's a big thing for our kids right now, even our adults. If a lot of times the adult will go through depression and everything else, and what happens is their self-esteem starts eroding away, and they become where they sit on that couch, and they are afraid of taking that initial event and calling us because they think there's no hope for them. Well, there's always hope. We don't hope. We just change it, make it successful.
Now, the number to call him, leave a message at 602-547-0446. You're getting a free 60-minute consultation. It's a custom program to meet your needs, and he won't let you fail. It's a lifetime guarantee. Just pick up the phone, give him a call, leave a message at 602-547-0446.
Is your childhood, or you believe your childhood is holding you back? If you do, let's change it. We're not going to change the events, but we're going to change how you look at it.
Right.
And that's where you become very successful.
Doc, I wanted to ask you, how do you help people in hypnotism? How do you help them with their memory?
Memory. You have a total recall memory, but you've been talking yourself out of it. A lot of times, even students in school and in college, they'll say, well, gee, I'll probably forget this when I need it. They've just hypnotized themselves to forget it when they need it. They can remember that answer until they go take a test, and all of a sudden it eludes them.
So how about this? How about migraines? How do you help them with that?
Migraines. I love working with people with migraines and cluster headaches because they disappear. The simple fact is that client is bringing that headache on to themselves at a certain time each and every day. So the thing is, instead of trying to take medication for it or hiding in your bedroom and making the room as dark as possible, let's get rid of it.
He can help. He's been doing this for over 30 years. He has a 98% success rate. It's a free 60-minute consultation. You're going to get paid for it right now, anywhere from $500 to $5,000. You got to do the work, though, and it's a customized program to meet your needs. You're going to get the MP3 or the CD if you need that. That you get for good, and he won't let you fail, and it's a lifetime guarantee. Oh, my gosh!
That's it, and it doesn't have to be a fear or phobia. It could be just you want better relationships, better communication. You want your golf game to be better. Right now, I'm working with
gambler.
That's it. Right now, I'm working with a pro golfer that just started with me, and the game is getting so much better and so much easier for them. They wondered why they haven't been there before, because now they have a pro teaching them the mechanics of golf, but I do the mental part of it, because golf is the easiest game to learn, but it's the hardest one to master. And same way with football. I've got NFL football players. I've got pro fighters. They know it's a mental game.
You know what?
They know what the zone is, and we put them in the zone.
You know what? That's what everybody needs. Not just people in sports. Everybody needs it. Don't kid yourself. And if it's you or if it's someone in your family, please call them. Let's get changed now before the end of the year. The number is 602-547-0446. It's Hypnotic, the number one.com.